Shalom. I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are my teachers, who rule well, who teach well. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity, and a hearty shalom to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm entitled this lesson, but I came across this video, and it says, will America fall like Rome? Well, guess what? This is Rome 2.0. That deadly wound that was healed, that when the Edomites came back into power after those 1,000 years, okay? This is Rome 2.0. And guess what? That which is being, matter of fact, let's go get that right quick before we play this article or play this video. Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done, it is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun, you see. Is there anything of it may be said, see, this is new? It have already of old time, so like it have been already of old time, which was before us, you see. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. That's why, you don't remember your past life, okay? And you get certain things like deja vu, all right, letting you know you've been here before, but you don't remember your old life. Why? Because you will bug out, man, of all the sin and iniquity that we've done in our past lives, man. You will bug out. But the point is, there is no new thing under the sun. All right, let's play the video.
Empire is often described as the world's greatest civilization. The Roman Empire is often described as the world's greatest civilization.
Why would the Roman Empire be described as the world's greatest empire? Well, because it's the age of Esau. Okay, we're in the current age of Esau right now. And that's what was the height of their power. Okay, where they was ruling the known world. Okay, matter of fact, let's get a quick precept. That's why it is known, right, as the greatest empire. Okay, now why they don't talk about King Solomon, man? Okay, all the riches and wealth he had. Why? Because King Solomon was an Israelite, man. He wasn't an Edomite. Okay, now where did I want to go? Yep. This is second Esdras, because this is their empire, their world, their age, their eon. Okay. Oh, Salakia. Second Esdras, chapter 6. And I'm going to start at verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? He said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Yeah, man, that current world that we're living in, this age, this eon, okay? That's why they made the statement that the so-called Roman Empire was the greatest empire, right? Because it was the greatest height of their power, okay? And guess what? We're at the greatest height of their power again, okay? Where Edomites rule the whole known world. They can make legislation here in Babylon the Great that affects everything, okay?
The Roman Empire is often described as the world's greatest civilization. Its long, sad path of decline and fall is a story for the ages. What can Rome's collapse teach 21st century Americans?
I do not own the rights to this video. This is for educational purposes only. I do not own the rights to this video. This is for educational purposes only. I will not profit or get any monetary value out of this video.
There has been, through American history, this consciousness of vulnerability, this consciousness of decline, this consciousness of a past greatness that somehow we may be falling short of. Make America.
Ooh, you see that they're falling short of, man. All right, a past greatness that's on the decline. Hey, man, that's the spirit. Call all your how about shot, right? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. You see? You're no more going to be called tender and delicate. And no, you can't heal Babylon, okay? Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. That's right, man. When Yahushua come back in his glorified body, man, you got a lot to pay for. You got a lot to pay for, man. Let's take it back a little bit. He said something beautiful, right?
Of vulnerability, this consciousness of decline, this consciousness of a past greatness that somehow we may be falling short of. Make America great again.
Make America great again.
Politicians have capitalized on.
Hey, man, make America great again, right? Let's go to Jeremiah. Okay? Jeremiah 51, right? Yep. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's Yahweh Bahashem hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. Yeah, make America great again. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up, even to the skies. Yeah, man. I seen a report today where H&M is closing like 200 stores, on top of the closings and the firings for Disney World, 28,000 employees, I believe. On top of that, the airline industry, Boeing, and they're firing people, man. Okay, this is the great decline of Babylon the Great, aka America, aka Mystery Babylon, the harlot, the whore. Okay, prophesied about in the scriptures. You see, let's go back.
There has been, through American history, this consciousness of vulnerability, this consciousness of decline,
Why has it been a vulnerability? Because, well, this is the shadow of death. A shadow is a very fickle thing. It's here today and gone tomorrow, man. Okay, that's how this rulership is. All right? Yahweh Shah said they was going to come back in power for a short time. And it may seem like it's tarrying. It may seem like it's taking a long time. But it's really a short time in the scheme of Yahweh Shah. Okay?
consciousness of a past greatness that somehow we may be falling short of.
Make America great again. Make America great again.
Politicians have capitalized on this vulnerability, but they're missing the point.
The narrative of decline and fall of Rome that has prevailed in America's minds has assumed that the fall was both the end of the story and the bad part. What if after the fall is the time we should be concentrating on as modern Americans?
If we make Romans of these barbarians, can we withhold Roman citizenship from them? No.
There are many theories of what went wrong.
There's corruption, there's slavery, there's overextension.
To evade the elephant's charge, draw the legions up in column.
The simplest theory involves a string of military losses that chipped away at its borders. Finally, a barbarian defeated the last emperor to rule from Italy. Historians consider this the end of the Western Roman Empire, the part that tends to get all the attention.
After the fall, you had
the reason why the Western Empire get all the attention because it was the last one ruled by Edomite. Okay? You know, you go into the Byzantine Empire, it was ruled by what? Israelites, man, the Eastern Empire. Okay?
Of the bubonic plague, you have the Dark Ages, and then eventually you come.
Now, they call it the Dark Ages because this what? When we were in power, we ruled for 1,000 years while they were a base, okay? And in a low condition. That's why they call it the Dark Ages. You know, and that's why when the Dark Ages is over, it's called the Renaissance, meaning what? Rebirth of the who? The Edomites into power. Okay? And that power has lasted until this day. All right? But hey, man, it's the decline of America. Okay? The decline of Babylon the Great, once again, gonna be taken out the way.
The Renaissance.
Scholars call the era in between late antiquity. This time of transformation gave rise to new systems of government, a new state religion, and
the Renaissance.
Scholars call the era in
between. Gotta go back. You see, they said late antiquity. They didn't even give it a real description because they were not in power. Okay, why would you exalt, you know what I'm saying, another nation when you're not in power, right?
After the fall, you have the bubonic plague, you have the Dark Ages, and then...
And the bubonic plague was brought on by who? Yahweh Shah, to bring forth his plan to put the Edomites back in power, okay? So all these prophecies can be fulfilled.
Eventually, you come to the Renaissance.
Oh, man. Did y'all catch that? That thing said great famine. I got it.
To get all the attention.
After the fall, you have the bubonic plague, you have the Dark Ages, and...
You see that? The great famine. And guess what's coming now? It's going to be a famine, man. A famine to the whole world, man. Unlike not have been seen, okay? Which is going to coincide with what? Jacob's trouble, man. All right? These are the things that are prophesied that are coming, okay? Hey, buckle up, pray up, get ready.
And eventually you come to the Renaissance.
Scholars call the era in between late antiquity. This time of transformation gave rise to new systems of government, a new state religion, and artistic experimentation. And it can be a case study for America.
When Rome went away, some things were lost, but other things were created and became possible. The idea of modern corporations and business organizations, some concept of individual rights, the first glimmer of what became universities. There was a kind of experimentation, which was the necessary precondition to the flowering of the Renaissance and onwards.
In just 6 months, 3 of the 5 biggest independent firms on Wall Street have now disappeared.
How does the U.S. of today compare to the Rome of the past?
Over the last generation, there's almost nothing the national government system seems capable of. You have more and more national politics becoming a matter that you can call tribal or like sports rivalries in a really nasty way.
The empire might be fading, but cities and towns tell a different story at the local level.
80% of Americans across the country and of all different ethnicities and income levels considered the community where they lived to be an excellent or quite good place to live. 70% of Americans said that they trusted the people in their own neighborhoods.
It must be that America was made great.
Where the hell they get those statistics from, man? They ain't going in the hood, man. They ain't going in the barrios, man. They're not going into the ghettos, the slums, man, where the Israelites dwell, man. Okay? Yeah, hey, man, Esau is a liar, man. All right, he give you some truth, and then he slip in lies, man, because he's that serpent.
By Americans.
Just as the fall of central power in Rome made way for new possibilities, a weaker national government could lead to stronger local initiative.
President Trump tweeted today that he is revoking California's ability to set its own auto emission standards.
In almost any area of public policy you can think of, there are cases of where communities, states...
You see that bullshit, man? That fucking abomination, man? Hey, man, this place gotta go, man. You clean contrary to your howl by shot, man.
And regions are taking the lead where national policy is not. We're seeing things like that in western Kansas, in the little farming town of Spurville, just outside Dodge City. Wind turbines becoming a major source of income for farmers. In every city of the United States, you can see city-based activity to plant more trees. It may be the single most effective short-term step to deal with carbon that's already in the atmosphere.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
See that shit, man? They indoctrinated us, man, into this bullshit, man. All right, but Yahweh Shah has granted us return, man, to know who we are, to know who our enemies are, man. If you walking down the street, man, you have amnesia, and you were just into a beef or a scuffle with a guy who's walking down the other end of the street, but you don't realize that that's your enemy, okay? You're gonna eventually be taken out the way, all right? Yeah, brothers always mention the movie, The Long Kiss Goodnight, all right? Where the woman had amnesia at the beginning of the movie and was around all her enemies and didn't realize that she had enemies, man. Well, Yahweh Shah has granted us return to realize who our enemy is, man. Who we shouldn't trust, all right? But the decline and fall of America is continuing to this day, man. Call all Yahweh Shah.
The end of America as we know it doesn't necessarily mean the end of America.
Oh, yeah, it do. Hey, man, though it was told to you, you will not. Matter of fact, let me go get that, all right? Because the prophets of the Lord, starting with our apostles and elders on down, been telling you this thing, man. Okay, telling you that America is on a sharp decline, all right, that it's not coming back, and you don't want to believe the report, right? Habakkuk 1 and verse 5, behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told to you. You see? Okay? So our apostles and elders, man, been telling you that this decline is going on, man. And it's being what? Made manifest right now. Okay?
When a tree falls in the forest, there's suddenly sunlight for the saplings that have been struggling to rise.
Yeah, when America falls, guess what? It's going to be the rise of the Israelites, just like we read in 2nd Ezra. Let's go to Daniel. Daniel chapter 2. And where do I want to go? Verse 20. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of the Most High, Yahweh, forever and ever. For wisdom and might are his. He changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings, right? He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge unto them that know understanding. Yeah, man. The Israelites are the ones who, more importantly, the elect of the children of Israel are the ones who are going to know this knowledge and have the understanding. Okay? That Yahweh Shah is setting up. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. That's right, man. Okay? So Yahweh Shah in these last days have revealed unto us through the prophets, okay, of the time and season that we're coming into. Okay? That Esau Edom is going to be taken out of the way, man. All right? This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. You see? The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set up one that is profitable. You see? It says, let's jump down to verse 8. You know what? Let's continue to read. In the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe shall he lay his honor. Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. And that's what Esau do. He do everything by injurious practice. Okay? He's had that perpetual hatred for forever. Okay? Pride is hateful before the Most High and man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. Yeah, Esau the most prideful, the Edomites the most prideful people on this earth, man. All right? Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, and that's what we're witnessing. Okay? Let's read this again. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. Yeah, these riches have gotten by deceit, man. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. Okay? Why is earth in ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. Yeah, Esau, he's very covetous, man. It says, would he have not left grapes? All right? Or woe to the bloody city. All right, matter of fact, let's go get a precept. Let's go to Micah. Okay. Yeah, man. The sharp decline of America is on the way. All right, and it's being made manifest every day. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah, it's in the power of their hand. Okay? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Who did it? Yahweh Shah set this base devil up, man, to punish the children of Israel, man. Okay? Verse 2. They covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. You see, they oppress us with our heritage, man. They call us niggas, spicks, spooks, right? And call themselves the children of Israel, man. Okay, let's read this again. Ecclesiasticus 10:9. Why is earth in ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such and one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. That's right, man. All right, that covetous man, Esau Edom. The physician cutteth off a lone disease. Who is that physician? Yahweh Shai. We just read in what? Isaiah 47:1, that he will meet thee, but not as a man, right? The physician cutteth off a lone disease. Yeah, what's that disease? The Edomites, man. All right, destroying the planet, man. Okay, I seen a video today on RT where different sea animals are washing up the shore. Why? Because this devil is destroying the water, man. If he's like a child, if he can't have it, can't nobody else have it. He take his ball and go home when he lose the match, when he lose the game. Okay, and you've already lost, Esau. It's already written. Okay, the physician cutteth off a lone disease, and he that is king today shall like a king, and he that is today a king tomorrow shall die. That's right, man. And that's what's left for you Edomites, man. Okay, now let's go here. Let's close it out right here. Luke chapter 10, and then I'm gonna start at verse 17. And the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. Yeah, the name is very important, man. IUIC, right? Verse 18. And he said unto them, behold, Satan, but I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. That's right, man. Falling from rulership, man. All right, and that's what we're witnessing. We're witnessing the power of these devils, the infrastructure, everything falling away. All right, through the power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Okay, that's gonna be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity, and a hearty shalom to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Lord willing, coming at you with a lesson. Till the next time I say shalom.